Hey, it's Dan. The name of my channel is Numerical Lion, where I use Gematria or Gematria to reveal the false reality in which we live in. Saw the story today. Mick Jagger slams Trump over environmental policy. And whenever you see one of these establishment figures get into the news, it's because of Gematria. It's because of Gematria, even down to the stamp of when the story was posted, 1207. Talked about Mick Jagger slamming Trump over environmental policy, right? Very apolitical normally. Mick Jagger doesn't really talk about politics much, but here in this story, he does. Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger took on President Donald Trump's environmental policies and slammed him for leaving the Paris Climate Agreement at the Venice Film Festival this weekend. We are in a very difficult situation at the moment, especially in the US, where all the environmental controls that were put in place that were just about adequate have been rolled back by the current administration so much they are being wiped out, Jagger said, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The US should be the world leader in environmental control, but now it has decided to go the other way, he said. Jagger, the 76-year-old English rock star, was in Venice to promote the film The Burnt Orange Heresy, in which he plays an art collector. So here he is, picture of him. Let's get into this decode here. Shall we? So what comes to mind right away is this, why is this news today? Because September 8th is the 251st day of the year, and there's 114 days remaining. Quick Google search can confirm that. September 8th, 114 days left. Why is that important? Well, Jagger in reverse ordinal equals 114. We're talking about Mick Jagger. A is 26, J is 17, G 20, E 22, R 9. You add it up, it equals 114. That's why we're talking about Mick Jagger. And also connects to the President of the United States. Why President of the United States equals 114 as well. That's why we're talking about these two. Also, from Jagger's 76th birthday, he was born July 26th, to today is, if you include the end date, is 1 month, 14 days. Also 45 days relating to Donald Trump is the 45th president. Also, we're going to talk about environmental policy on 9/8. Environmental policy equals 98. Just more news by the numbers. As always. So also was on a day with 29 numerology. 9 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 29. And 56 numerology. 9 plus 8 plus 20 plus 19 is 56. Well, why is that significant? Because Trump equals 29 in reverse reduction. That's why we're talking about Trump. And who is Trump? He's the president. And with the S exception, where S is 10 instead of 19, it's 56. And this happened on a day with 56 numerology. That's when the story came out. And if you look at environmental policies, what they say in the article, some interesting numbers here: 250, 106, 115, 317, 119. They all, have significance, and I'll show you why. Trump, if I mentioned it, Trump also equals 25, and 250 is 25, right? Numerology, doesn't Doesn't matter about the zero. Also, Michael Philip Jagger, that's his full name, equals 106. Environmental policies 106. There's Michael Philip Jagger. Let's put him in the calculator here. Uh-oh. Maybe one too many L's. There we go. I got it right now. So Michael Philip Jagger, 106. Also notice the 101. Talking about climate change. Right? Climate change 101. Also 250. Right? Also 250, like environmental policies. Also 56, like president, like this day in question. So climate change and Mick Jagger, there is a link. Also, we're talking about 317, environmental policies 317. 317 is the 66th prime number. If you look on this handy dandy number properties thing here, go under tools, go into number properties, write out 317, it's the 66th prime. Why is that interesting? They're talking about regulations. So regulations have been rolled back during Trump's administration. Regulations, 66. You know, this is all by the numbers, nothing else. Also, all-seeing eye, 119 and 56. Check this out, all-seeing eye. This is what we're talking about. It's on your money, it's on the pyramid there. The all-seeing eye, 56 on a day with 56 numerology. President, 56. Climate change, 56, right? 119, 205, which is 25, which relates to Trump, which relates to climate change, which relates to environmental policies. Setting up the narrative here. Also, he's a rock star. Jagger, 33, as I mentioned, related to 66. If you write out 33, it equals 66. 33, 66. You know, just like there's regulations too. Look at regulations and 33. Regulations 141, 33 141. Regulations 156, 33 156. Also 66 and 60. It's almost a complete match, 33 and regulations. And that's why we're talking about Mr. Jagger. First name, his real name, Michael 33. You know, Jagger 33. That's why we're talking about him. He's a rock star, they say, 33. In the story, they say he's an English rock star. English rock star. Commenting on what's happening in America. English 115. Kind of like environmental policies, right? We're talking about environmental policies. English rock star. Look at that, 8/9. This happened on 9/8 or 8/9. An English law rock star is going to talk about environmental policies. Environmental policy of Trump, right? Finally speaking out, or is he? I mentioned that he's 33. So he also was born with 33 numerology. 7 plus 26 is 33. They mentioned in the article that he was born with 76 numerology. I'm sorry, they mentioned that he's 76 years old. He was born with 76 numerology. 7 plus 26. You can look at his There's Wikipedia here for Mr. Sir Michael Philip Jagger. And in the story, they say that the video is 1 minute and 27 seconds. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 127. There he is, Sir Michael Philip Jagger. Uh-oh. If I can do this correctly. That's how he's known in Wikipedia land. And that equals 127. The story is posted at 12:07 or 127. Not sure how long the video is. Let's take a look here. It's 1:08. He's the front man of the Rolling Stones. So, this happened at the Venice Film Festival. Venice Film Festival, where he's promoting his new thing. This clip is 1 minute and 8 or 18. Venice Film Festival 1881 as well. Also, it's 90. If you write out 90, it equals 33. Just showing you what these numbers mean. The Venice Film Festival. And he has a, they also mention in the article, they got to promote what he's doing next. He's in the Burnt Orange Heresy. Always got to promote what's going on, while they're at it. Give them some free publicity here. You know, 113, that dishonest number. Also 113 is the 30th prime. Jagger equals 30. Write out Jagger. Jagger 30. Just more news by the numbers. That's how it is every single day. In fact, in the Wikipedia thing, I saw that he mentioned that being a pop star and a politician are very similar. He was trying to make a decision of what to do, and he found it very similar. He said he'd seriously considered becoming either a journalist or a politician, comparing the latter of a politician to a pop star. So here he makes the link between entertainment and government. It's the same thing. They're puppets. They're entertaining people with their positions. And that's what he's doing. So thanks so much. This is Dan. This is what I look like. I have a radio show on Tuesday night on WVW, community radio, and talk about Gematria and other things. My blog is danielthelionsden.blogspot.com. Like me on Facebook. Buttermilk is the name of my Facebook page. BUTTAHMILK. Thanks so much. Please subscribe and like and spread this knowledge. We need to bring this tyranny over. Tyranny.